Hello and welcome to your prognosis for next week. This is going to be for all of the fiery elements, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So welcome to your tarot reading for next week. We'll be checking at past energy in that column, current energy and future energy, and this reading is focused on an interval of 7 days, so it's short term, but we probably are gonna get a hint for the future energy as well. So let's see how it goes. In your past energy or recent past energy, you're getting the Six of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Tower. What does it tell us? You are probably somebody who is very successful in their life, in whatever you do. Usually you start a new project, it's a success. You start a new competition, it's a victory. You are probably very skilled and inspirational person. And for some of you who are in elite positions, they're very strong leaders. So this card is here to indicate that you are a very experienced person who has worked a lot, who has led people through very tough moments, through very tough battles, and you really worked hard for your success. For some of you, not for all, this may mean you have received a promotion or some kind of award or public recognition very recently. What else is in your past energy? And I can see you're still not out of this energy. For the Five of Wands, it's going through some conflict, maybe some creative differences at work. Maybe you and people have had a difference of opinions, and maybe it was not a very strong conflict, but that conflict is probably warming up and becoming stronger and stronger unless you put the fire under control. So due to all of these energies of conflict and maybe a difference of an opinion, some of you may have felt a little bit lack of confidence or a little bit disturbed in the recent past. There's another line here because I'm getting a line for work, and then there's probably the potential for another storyline, which is a relationship. So for some of you, if you have been going through some really very fiery energy in your relationship, a lot of fire, maybe some negative words spoken, fights, and etc. Some choice may be coming your way. You may have to choose the right path, because that card may mean two things. Some of you experiencing challenge at work, and others in their personal life. What else? In your recent past, you have the Tower, and it's also reverse. So for some of you, it may mean that if you have been way too open and way too vulnerable, maybe someone around you took advantage of that and hurt you. With the Tower, you probably came into a recent revelation of truth that thunder that comes with the Tower, of the sudden revelation, when the thunder hits and then suddenly the light strikes into something that is very dark, into something that you didn't know. That's the moment of clarity. That's the moment of revealing a truth, revealing something you didn't know. So it's quite possible that you are going through some change, and through some recent revelation that it could be painful for some of us, but it's also a stepping stone for us to grow. So the Tower always comes to reveal the truth and to help us grow and to help us become better, no matter of the conflicts and the disappointments that we are going through. So even if it's a little bit of destructive energy, it's actually also a healing energy. Some of you may have been holding on to the past. Some of you may not have been able to move on or to make progress. Some of you may be staying in that dark and negative energy, not allowing change to come, not allowing change to happen, because your Tower is reversed, which means you probably have been lacking energy to deal with this. No matter if it's work related or personal life, you are lacking the energy to face that change and to face that revelation. Probably some of you may be feeling limited in the things that they can do, limited or confused, and just not being able to break free from limitations, from old beliefs, old patterns. So there's a little bit of stagnation with your transformation. Let's look at your present energies, fire elements. Let's start with the Magician card. You are, no matter what you have been going through and what has happened, in your present energies, you are starting to feel a little bit more empowered. And maybe in your recent past energies, when you felt limited, stagnant, not being able to make the right action, in your present energy, you are slowly starting to gain your power and to gain your determination with the Magician card. So maybe you're getting that flash of creative energy, and some of you are probably starting to action on their plan and feeling really empowered. So stepping into acting on your plan and kind of putting things together for yourself is really helping you in the current moment to exit from that stagnation. So this is a very, very good card that shows that you are making steps toward getting things under your control. You are slowly starting to claim your power here. With the Lover's card reversed, and the Three of Wands reversed in your present energy, you are trying probably to reflect on all the lost possibilities that didn't really materialize for you. All of those things that you wanted to do, all of those plans that you wanted to make a reality. In your present energy with that magician feeling, you are starting to do that reflecting on your choices in the past, and also on your plans and on your dreams, all of those things that you desire deeply in your heart. So some of you may be regretting some of their choices in the past. They may feel, oh, I really made a very bad choice. So you are starting to reflect and understand all of those choices and what did they lead to. Also, for everybody who wasn't able to decide, because the Lover's card is also a choice. And sometimes when we make a choice, that choice may turn out to be a bad choice. But also, if we don't make a choice, it may turn out that somebody else is taking away your power and deciding for you. So you are slowly starting to come out of this energy and claiming your power, taking the responsibility for your choices, and also claiming all of that inability to decide, where you have more clarity and you are very determined to make the action and act on that and make it happen. For others in their personal life, this Lover's card reversed may indicate that there are some challenges in your personal life. There is maybe some disharmony, some failed plans for the future. This is also another way to look at those two cards, the Three of Wands and the Lovers reverse. So for those of you that are just coming to realize that their plans are not reality, things didn't really happen the way you wanted. And maybe there is the ones that are feeling a lot of disharmony, or even they may have to make the choice if they have to stay with their partner or exit that relationship. So for those of you, you are doing a lot of reflecting. You are doing a lot of reflecting on your past choices and on your dreams and your plans. And you are slowly coming to realize that sometimes when a dream dies, when a dream doesn't materialize, another dream is being born, because every ending is also a new beginning. So with you claiming your power with that strong magician energy, you are on the right path to actually reflect on all of that information that you have just recently found, on how all of those conflicts or all of that fire in your relationship, because that is a very fiery, passionate relationship. And also that fire brings a lot of conflict and maybe some offensive conversations and words being spilled between the two people or everybody involved in that conflict. So that is a very fiery and also very painful energy. So for those of you who are in a relationship, do all of that reflecting, which dream really matters to you, what really matters for you. Because for some of you, you have to make a choice. If you will stay in that relationship, and if you stay in that relationship, how can both partners learn from the past? How can both partners transform and start things in a new way? And for some of you, you may decide to be single, because some of you may think that they're better off on their own because they feel very strong, they feel very powerful to achieve, to have abundance and success in their life, and really to focus on themselves. So both situations are possible with your present energy. And the most significant note for you here is coming from your magician message to say you have the power to really to decide and to make your life the way you want it. Also, with the magician and the tower, you have to let some things go. Everything that doesn't work, let it go. So it's also a hint to continue with that reflection, because thinking about the past and what are the lessons of the past just brings a lot of wisdom for the future and really help us move forward. Your future energies, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, the fire elements. I see a lot of fire here. Winning, battles, conflict, distraction, power, creativity. I feel the fire in this reading. Transitioning to your future energies in the next 1 week for the fire elements. You have the 7 of Cups reverse, you have the 9 of Pentacles, and you have the 4 of Swords. So coming into all of that realization, reflection, and empowerment, you are actually able to make mature choices. If in the past, in your past energy, you had a lot of confusion and probably you didn't know what to do and what was the right path for you, right now you are starting to make better choices and better decisions. You are really gaining that wisdom that makes you understand that sometimes the options that are in front of you and promise you quick success, those may not be the best options. So in your near future, and especially in the next week, you are able to make very, very smart and mature choices. You are having a very clear vision. You know what your goals are. You know what you would like to happen in your life, no matter if that is career, if that is family, if that is a relationship, because you have to make a choice even for your personal life. Some of you have to make a very hard choice for your personal life. And you're able to make that mature choice where you have done all the work to reflect and to extract the lessons from the past, really to learn your lessons and make that wise and mature choice with a very clear vision. Some of you are even ready to wait for their rewards to come later. You are letting go of that passion and that desire to get everything now. You start to realize that the dreams and the desires that didn't happen, that's how it was meant to be. Those were not meant to happen. And you are starting to slowly realize all of the wisdom in this. That destiny tells you that was not meant to happen. and you can make a much more wiser choice right now, and you are even ready to wait for the rewards to come later. You are ready to put all of this hard work and wait for the fruits. You don't want everything to happen right now. You are coming out of this energy, and it's very liberating energy. What else? With the Nine of Pentacles, you are entering a phase in your life where you feel prosperity in your life. You feel a lot of achievement in your life. This is actually a very balanced life with material affluence, material prosperity, but also a lot of wisdom and spiritual energy, spiritual maturity, where you are very balanced. You are entering that phase of achievement and balance. You are gaining pleasure from living your dream, living your ideas. And for some of you, that may be like a personal success. That may indicate that some of you may decide to stay single. Some of you may decide to exit a relationship and may decide that they're better on their own. That all of that disturbance and destructive energy may cause a lot of pain for you, and you may decide to stay single and to enjoy the fruits of your work on your own, to live your dream, to focus maybe on spiritual practices, and really wait for the right thing to happen. You may be saying, I'm good on my own. I can make the right choices for myself now. And I don't need to have everything right now. I can wait. I'm successful, I'm wise, and I am powerful. I have everything I need. And I respect myself. And I can make the right choice. Also, some new energies that are coming for you, fire elements, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Some of you are feeling that they need to take some deep rest. Some of you feel that they're exhausted from all the battles that you had to go through, all of that hard work that you had to put in. And right now you feel you need to rest, and you have to really analyze. Sit down and analyze every single situation that you went through. What did it bring you? So you are entering a more peaceful energy. You are getting out from that aggressive and really very fiery energy to move forward, to do things all the time. You are coming out of this energy and you would like a little peace. Maybe you want to spend more time in nature, which is always a good advice. Spend more time in nature. Spend some time alone, where you can be fair with yourself. You can really think about and your energy and advice for you is to extract all of that wisdom. Extract all of that wisdom without emotions, but you need to learn all of those lessons that were presented to you. Also, for some of you, this is really an indication for you to focus and plan for your future. By gaining all of that wisdom and all of that power, It's a great moment for you to start planning for what is next. Make the right choices. You're getting a great, well, present and future energy with a lot of wisdom and with a lot of guidance. So taking those lessons and starting to go out of this energy of distraction and conflict, you can start planning for something new. That's the advice for you, and you are transitioning into that energy by making the right choices, enjoying the fruits of your work, making the right choices for yourself. Focus on yourself. All of those cards are telling you to focus on yourself, and make plans for what is next. Bottom deck energy is the King of Swords reverse. So next week, you really have to be careful in terms of information. You have to take all the information you are getting with a grain of salt. What does it mean? Some information may be purposely hidden from your knowledge in order to take you in a different direction, in order to confuse you, or for others, they may be getting some bad advice when the person giving them the advice is not simply having your best interest at heart. So be very careful when you are taking advice. Take every information with a grain of salt. Next week, you really have to be careful about all the information that you are receiving. Double check everything. This is from your bottom deck energy, and just act with wisdom, discipline, and fairness. Just try to be very fair and transparent with everything you do. I'll take your destiny cards for next week. This is how destiny sees your week. So you are getting the universe, you are getting heartache and loss, and you are getting authority. With that universe card, it's a great card. I want to ask you to look at this card, because that card indicates that you will be rewarded for all of your efforts. This is the card that indicates completion, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. This is the universe card. Destiny sees you as somebody who is very strong. Destiny sees you as somebody who can get out of this energy and close that cycle, because the universe, and in other decks is the World card, indicates that you are closing a cycle. You're closing a cycle, and you're closing it in a very positive way. You're closing it in a way that is very liberating, and you are able to learn all of the lessons that destiny presented to you. You're extracting all of that wisdom. You are also being guided by the stars. So always look for that guidance from your stars, because you are connected with the universe. You are connected with the cosmos, who's always leading you and protecting you. So look for the signs. From here, from closing that cycle, you can go anywhere you want. Literally, in your career, in in your life, starting a new business, starting a new relationship, even travel. Literally go anywhere you can. Heartache and loss. A lot of people look at this card as a negative card, but I don't think you should be looking at this card in a negative way. Look at this card as a catalyst. Look at this card as something that allows you to focus on yourself, because going through heartache and loss always makes us stronger, always gives us the opportunity to heal, to remove everything that doesn't serve us anymore. So for some of you, that card may mean that you need to do some healing. If you have been in a relationship and you have been very hurt, or you felt that somebody interfered in your life, you need to heal. You need to give yourself some time. You have to focus on yourself and your needs to heal. Because for the ones that are not ready to start something new, that may be a trip over if you don't heal your heart, if you don't give yourself that time. And it's okay to get that time. Oh, strange enough, that card came over the Lovers. So if that's related to some heartbreak, then take the time for yourself and focus on what really matters to you. That will help you in that healing process. And the fourth card is Authority. This is really the father figure, the mentors, and not for everybody, but it may be an indication if you have been way too emotional, to tap into your masculine energy, to be stronger, to act with less emotion, just do the logical, do the practical way, act with authority. Because I had the energy that some of you have lack of self-confidence. So for everybody who feels like they have been put down, they feel a little bit defeated, or asking themselves if they're good leaders, you just have to act with more authority and really use more your masculine energy. Tap into that logical, rational brain, and act with authority. That may mean, that card also may mean that for some of you, you are protected by a strong father figure, or if you need advice, just reach out to your mentors, reach out to the people that you trust, so that you can receive that guidance and that protection. Well, that was your reading from the tarot cards. I wanted to show the bottom deck energy. Prosperity begins. I feel that this is a little bit more of a distant future for you, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But this is something that's coming for you. Prosperity begins. New ideas, new business, new passion, new material gain, if you like, new project, new business, anything you desire. This is your bottom deck energy. Very, very promising. All right, I will take a few additional cards So let's start with those. What's the best advice for the fire elements next week? Honoring adversity. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. Oh, wow. I saw a lot of fire everywhere, and this is what you're getting. Let's get some love cards from Louise Hay. Let's see. Two wanted to come, so I'll just grab them. One is saying, I trust myself and the process of life. The moment I'm willing to change, it is amazing how the universe brings me what I need. I'm not restricted by limiting beliefs. I am gentle, kind, and comforting to my inner child as we uncover and release the old negative messages from family and society. Very good. More. What could help you in your journey? Unconditional joy. Thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now. And I will close this reading with a message from the universe. What does the universe have to say? We heard from the tarot cards. We heard from Destiny. And let's see. Oh wow, that's too much. Let's see what the universe has to say. Of course, the universe has to say a lot. Let's see. Start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. Well, thank you very much, and I wish you a great week. Bye.